I wrote this much, not even a complete sentence this morning, thinking about my speech. And all I wrote many years ago, I can't even read it. I worked at International Transport, which no longer exists, on Marion Road in Rochester. It was the best job I ever had. I worked on computers when they still did cards you punch holes, key punch. If any of you remember key punch, they verified the stuff. We verified it at night, what they punched during the day. And I had joined Toastmasters already about 45 years ago. And when somebody joined Toastmasters, it's a big celebration because there aren't many. And I walked past the guy, he says, I'm in Toastmasters, and I give a speech on flatulence. At that time, I didn't know what flatulence was. I said, what is that? Well, when you pass gas. And so every time I walked by, and I couldn't remember that word. I walked by, I said, what's the word? I said, I don't know, flatulence. And he tested me every day until I finally remembered the word. So now I was going maybe every 5 years to Germany. And I found out that in the winter, my mother's birthday is in January. In the winter, you get fly very cheaply at that time to Germany from Minneapolis to Amsterdam, and then a little city hopper, they call it, to Bremen. You know, those countries are all little, but they all have a different language. And years back, they fought with each other. And so anyway, now they're all peaceful. So I go to Germany every January. And by that time, I worked at Madonna Towers overnight. And it's just a kind of small group. And I left right from Madonna Towers and took the city hopper, or the one that shuttle that goes from Rochester to Minneapolis from Madonna Towers. And one of the girls thought she'd buy pizza from Mr. Pizza. And I didn't know that they had some kind of spice in it. Anyway, she bought a lot of pizza. And I went to the cities with the city hopper in the morning after work. I had my suitcase packed and everything. It's always hectic for me, you know. I was making, at that time, somebody else was making my calls at that time. Anyway, it was always hectic because I had always so many things in my mind. And I get to the cities, I get in the airplane, and after 2 hours, and at that time, the planes were half empty or more. And I had a lady next to me, she went 5 rows down. And 2 hours later comes this flatulence thing. And it was so stinky. It was horrible. And the lady came to get her stuff. And she says, what's the smell? I said, I don't know. Maybe it's me. No, it isn't you. I knew it was me. And I had Tums with me. I took Tums. It didn't get any better. It was just horrible. I mean, all over the plane, and you can't open the damn window. It was so bad. I kid you not. I could hardly stand it myself. So, and then, yeah, it just was horrible. I didn't know what I was going to do. And then after 6 hours, the plane landed. And people came from the way back, and they look around. And the eyes were watering. What is the smell? Maybe it's the engine, something is going bad. They were so worried something terrible was going to blow up. And maybe would have if you said a match. It was unbelievably bad. And they looked around, everybody, and I'm the last one to get out. I was so embarrassed. They didn't know it was me, but I did. I knew it was me. And I'm still embarrassed about it. So that was my most embarrassing moment, Madam Toastmaster.